Hi everyone, welcome to a Monday Rapid Fire, just under 50,000, exciting times. We're running into a pretty heavy selling block area, so this is going to incentivize sellers to come back into the market at 50,000, so just be careful something like this doesn't play out. On the weekly though, that weekly candle is God tier. That just erases all this price action on the left hand side except that wick up to 49,000 on the ETF. But we are just under resistance. So it's an interesting spot where sellers are going to re-engage in this level. We're not going to crack the 50K in my view, straight away. That's going to be a really tough level to crack. If we do, oh my goodness, look out. But I think we just have a bit of volatility to the downside here at some point too. It just looks so rosy right now. There's a lot of euphoria about. A lot of people a bit annoyed. They're stuck on the sidelines too. So you have to balance that up. But I do expect things to cool off a little bit here, and that could be really, really great for altcoins. I don't know if we get this move down to 38,000. I think it's probably invalidated at this point as long as we're closing above that 46, 44,000 area, but just has to be in the back of your mind. Bitcoin dominance, I mean, just look at this. It looks like it wants to career towards that 61% mark. So as long as Bitcoin is in control here, expect altcoins to be subdued. I think above 50,000, all hell is going to break loose in altcoins, especially when we find a base. And I used that on Twitter. I said when we find a basing on top of 50,000, that means that we've gone up, we've come back, test resistance, turn into support. As soon as that happens, altcoins are just going to fly, in my view. And also Bitcoin dominance here, again, still massively in control. Altcoins are going to have a hard time running with this, as it is. But that said, rising tide lifts all ships. A lot of these altcoins are moving higher. But I will just point out, if you are not outperforming Bitcoin, what are you doing? So you could just sat on your hands and just own Bitcoin and made all these gains versus, over trading short-term stuff in altcoins when they're not outperforming Bitcoin. So again, what is the point? So you have to have that insight in the market as well. You need to know where your capital is best put to good use. And right now, the FA situation on Bitcoin is utterly insane. Let's just put it mildly. So the new 9 ETFs overtook MicroStrategy this week. That is how insane the buying power has been of late. I expect the 9 ETFs to be as big as Grayscale within a few months at this current pace. Doesn't mean they will be, but net inflows grew. So that's a really strong sign. As Grayscale subsides, look at these figures as well. I mean, BlackRock and Fidelity alone, it's not going to take 6 months for them to, just between two of them, to own as much as Grayscale. Absolutely wild. So let me just have a quick look at Solana, because a lot of altcoins look like this. They're actually still looking really, really good underneath resistances. They're making these higher highs and higher lows. See here, Solana up there, down there. So really nice uptrending structure forming here. Once this little pullback's down on Solana, I think we can expect her to go higher. Bitcoin obviously has to either stay range bound or not have a mega dump, because if Bitcoin has a mega dump here, I think altcoins get hit over the head quite hard, and if they don't, look out, because they're going to run. So ideally the scenario for altcoins here is for Bitcoin to just get sort of stopped here between 48,000, 50,000 down to 46, and it just oscillates and goes sideways and just stays like that. Altcoins will then you get a lot of inflows, in my view, and dominance can maybe cool off a little. But until then, this is a Bitcoin-driven market, and I'll probably leave you with that. Really, really exciting time to be in the market. It really cool highlights for me the saying, and I wasn't just saying it for the sake of making everyone feel better in the bear market. I mean, there was a little bit of that, but laying the seeds in the bear market to bear fruit in the bull market. You haven't seen what this thing's capable of unless you've experienced one of these markets before. And I think we're just getting started when you look at the monthly chart. Sometimes you just have to stand back and go, unless this monthly chart starts to look even remotely bearish, I think you just have to, again, let your winners run, sit back, make sure you're not doing too many overt moves and unnecessary moves, chopping and changing. You want to be very strategic and calm, and we'll take this market for what it is, as a very exciting place to be. So have a great day. We'll catch up next time. See you guys. Bye-bye.